What can we say? Our local honey is the bee's knees. We might be known for citrus and beaches, but Florida is also pretty sweet on honey. In fact, Florida is the third leading honey-producing state in the U.S. In 2014, Florida beekeepers produced approximately 14.7 million pounds of honey. Along with producing honey to sell, beekeepers and local farms often collaborate on pollination services, which add approximately $65 million in value to Florida crops. Today, we're visiting one of these family-owned and operated honey farms to learn what goes into collecting and selling raw Florida honey. Hi, I'm Laura Madrell with Visit Central Florida, and I am here today with the queen bee herself, Donna, and Robert and Jamie here, and they're all from I Heart Bees in Polk City. The thing about I Heart Bees is that you're 100% raw, unprocessed honey. And you're in these amazing packages. I have never seen anything like this before, so can you explain, like, what's the deal with those packages?
So with the packaging, what had happened is we were traveling through Europe and Japan, and over there they really use a lot of Tetra packaging, and it's less carbon footprint than traditional packaging. It's super easy to use. It flows out of there really easy. It doesn't just drizzle. I mean, you can actually get a good pour out of it. So putting it on everything that you can eat honey on, which is pretty much everything, it just makes you use it, and it looks so darn cute that
it really does. And it's just like a stress ball too, like,
right,
yes,
right.
I'm relieving all my stress. And what I love about it is people who are visiting Central Florida and you want to take home the perfect souvenir, nothing is better than local Florida honey. And this, you can just put this in your checked luggage and you don't have to worry about it spilling or breaking, and it's like laid so flat, so it's just brilliant. I Heart Bees honey is sold in 250 Publixes and various other stores throughout Central Florida, so you're sure to see the iconic packaging in most produce sections.
We pull 3 times a year. We do a Florida summer, we do a Florida spring, and then we also have a Florida fall. Now what we also do is we take all 3 of those seasons and we mix them together in the allergy. Now this is all raw and unfiltered, and when you mix it into the allergy, you get a dose of everything that blooms in the entire year here in Florida. So if you're taking honey medicinally for allergies, this is a great product.
Well, now that I've learned about all the different types of honey that you guys offer, can I maybe go out and see the bees?
Absolutely, let's go.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You want to see a male bee?
Yes, please.
Awesome. See this big googly-eyed dude right here?
Oh!
This is a drone. So 97% of the bee population is female. Yeah. It's a female-run organization, and all the workers, if you ever see a bee flying around your flowers or your house, it's a worker bee, it's a female. What a drone does every day is he will leave the hive at some point today and go 2 miles up in the air. And his whole goal in life is to meet a random queen who's also 2 miles up in the air, and he'll never make it back home if they meet. These are the baby bees. This is what you call brood. So they'll actually put this capping on it here in a couple days, and it'll all be capped out. So they're just different stages of baby bees.
Oh my goodness.
A queen can live up to 3 years, but it is Florida state law that you have to requeen every single year. And it's because of all of the wild genetics getting into the commercial hives. What we call a hot hive, you may know it as Africanized bees. So that's why we have to do that. Can you see the little bubbles in there? On this side?
Yes.
So that's the honey. Right now it's nectar. So obviously flowers produce nectar, and bees, what they do is they eat the nectar and then they throw it back up, actually. And they put enzymes into the honey that make honey be medicinal, basically.
If you've never experienced raw, unfiltered honey, you don't know what you're missing. Whether shopping online or from the various retailers, you should keep an eye out for the new lip balms, bee pollen, and honey blends in strawberry and lemon ginger. Well, we've certainly been busy little bees, so until next time, this has been The Buzz on Central Florida Honey.